Hey everyone, I'm Coda and this is Walk with Coda. And this channel is going to be a mixture of things, but we're going to make sure it stays Christ centered. So, let me just tell you a little bit about myself so you know who you're watching. I am Dakota. I'm 23 years old and I prefer to go by Coda. I turned 24 this year, and this year has been the year that God really wanted to come into my life and show me what's up. But it took me surrendering that. So once I finally surrendered myself to the Lord, he showed up. He showed up because he was there from the beginning when I was 15, and my mom gave me a ring that said "Be still." And for some reason, that sat in my heart for a long time. That said, "Be still and know that I'm God." And I now have my necklace. My cross necklace says "Be still," and so does my first tattoo that I ever got. So once my mom kind of planted that seed, I know that Jesus stayed near. It really stayed with me. And though I started making all these decisions and things in life started happening, that didn't disregard him from being there. Like, he was still there. I just wasn't there with him. And so um, this year I moved from Texas to Pennsylvania, and when I did that, I really could feel just everything shift for me. I've really had issues in life, struggling with sex, porn, alcohol, drugs, all of these addictions, very addictive personality. And I had to kind of change the way that I looked at that. I was really obsessed with getting in a relationship and wasn't even focused on my relationship with the Father. And once I started focusing on my relationship with the Father, I got to meet my wonderful boyfriend. And we do currently live together, but we do make sure to set up boundaries. And that's also why I kind of wanted to make this channel, because there's a lot of people who will tell you what you should do, what you shouldn't do as a Christian. And I honestly am following the word and learning, wow, this is what I should do. This is what I shouldn't do. And I figured might as well make, you know, basically a video diary in a sense that shows everything that I'm going through. So some of these are going to be happy days, and some of these are going to be not happy days. I just really want to stay real on here and not just not only film when things are good, but film when things are bad too. Because I think that it would be very helpful to some people to see, hey, we're going to still have our bad days. The Bible tells us so. That as Christians, we will be persecuted. It will be rough. We will be tempted. Jesus was tempted. So what makes us think that we're not going to be tempted? But truly, 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 if we don't realize that if Jesus can overcome it, we can overcome it too, then we never will. And so there's things that I'm still fighting. And I'm going to be very honest on here with you guys, no matter how hard it is. But one of those things that I still deal with is masturbation. And I think that the enemy really likes to use that against me. But I heard something not too long ago that was, God does not condemn, he convicts. And conviction is for the greater good, right? But condemnation is from the enemy. It is to make you feel bad, make you feel like you're not doing good, you're not doing enough. Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. But Jesus is like, yo, hey, hang on 1 second. Keep your eyes on me, and the rest will fall in line. So that's something that I've had to let sit with me as I am growing with him. And I saw another thing. I like to watch videos like George Janko, Bryce, Cliff, Girls Gone Bible. I like to watch all of those because if it's scripture rooted, then I like to watch it, because then it shows me and tells me where I can go find these answers in the Bible, what the Bible tells me about whatever situation I'm going through. And that's something I also want to do on here, is if I learn something from scripture, I am definitely going to be filming it. And like I said, I really don't know how this structure is going to be. It's really just going to be a mixture of things. But I hope you stick around and enjoy it. And I can't wait to see where this journey takes us all together. And that's why it's Walk with Coda. I want you guys to walk with me. I want you to come in and be a part of this with me and get to experience the joy of the Lord even on our bad days. Because happiness is a worldly thing, but joy is a godly thing. Happiness is what the world brings, what it gives you, temporary relief. But joy is what you feel in the presence of the Father, even when you're on your knees sobbing. Joy is when you can see all of the greatness around you and it's not just filled with negative thoughts. And the more joy you have, I think, the more joy you allow yourself to have, the easier your Christian walk may be. Because joy is rooted in love, and we are to love everybody. So, at the end of every episode, a video, whatever you want to call them, I will tell you guys I love you. Because I do. If Jesus loved you, I love you. There's not a single soul that I hate. So, I hope all of this is somewhat helpful to somebody through this whole entire process. And, let's make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. And really the choice is to keep your eyes on him. It's like when Simon, stepped off the boat and got onto the water. And he's walking and he's walking and he's walking. And the closer he's getting to Jesus, he could have kept his eyes on him. He got close. He was getting closer, but it got harder for him to keep his eyes on him. And he looks around at the waves, and then boom, he's down. And I think that often happens to us. We go on this high of, oh, I'm walking with Jesus. This is great. It's like a Jesus high, right? And the closer we're getting, the more temptation that will come in. I noticed that whenever I moved in here with Jared, it was hard. And now we can confidently say that no, we are waiting until marriage. There's nothing that's going to stop that from happening. And we allowed God to come into that and overpower the enemy that was taking over our brains in those moments. So I guess I'm going to end that off here. And yeah, let's continue to walk this journey together.